Before your internship comes to an end, there is one mistake you want to avoid: coasting through the final weeks and hoping your work speaks for itself. But without strategy, it won't. So, this video is about making sure your internship is bringing value to yourself and your employer. Let's start with something simple and powerful. Keep an accomplishment tracker. From the first few weeks of your internship, you should be tracking what you accomplish. Include projects completed, tasks improved, positive feedback received, problem solved, and any metrics. This is not bragging, it's documentation. When it's time for a performance conversation or a future job interview, you won't be guessing what you did. You'll have evidence. And here's something important: track your failures too. Not to dwell on them, but to learn from them, because interviews often include questions like, "Tell me about a time when you made a mistake," or "Describe a challenge you faced." If you've reflected on your setbacks and how you grew from them, you'll have thoughtful answers. Now let's talk about durable skills. Not every internship will perfectly align with your long-term career goals, but every internship builds durable skills. A durable skill is something you learn that transfers across industries and roles. They can outlast any change in technology. These include critical thinking, communication, collaboration, emotional and cultural competence, creativity, information literacy, leadership and career development. Even if you decide this job isn't for you, many skills stay with you. As you track your achievements, categorize them under durable skills. This helps you talk about your growth clearly in the future. These are the skills employers are looking for, and you will develop both personally and professionally if you can build these. Midway through your internship, or even during your final month, try to schedule a conversation with your manager. Use the communication framework we've already discussed. Come prepared with what you've completed, what you're working on, and where you've grown. Then ask directly, "I'd love feedback on how I'm doing and where I can improve during the remainder of my time here." Do not wait until the final week to find out how you're performing. If you're interested in continuing with the organization, be proactive. You can ask, "What would I need to demonstrate to earn a return offer?" That question shows ambition and clarity. It also gives you specific targets to work towards. You might also explore options for when your contract ends. Could you work part-time during the school year? Could you return next summer? Are there long-term opportunities after graduation? You won't know unless you ask. Remember, opportunities rarely come from one single project. They come from trust built over time with coworkers. If you're invited to join someone for lunch, on a site visit, or for an outing after work, these are moments to build connection. It's important to note that while these situations are when people tend to drop their hierarchies, you should maintain your professionalism as an intern. Outside of work, topics can turn to gossip, complaints, discrimination, or making the boss the punchline. If you can, steer the conversation to other topics. So here's some homework. Practice the skill of reading the room. If everyone is only talking about work, do the same. If talking about their lives, you can share things like hobbies, travel, or favorite local restaurants without oversharing personal information. From day one, you can build advocates, people who see your work ethic, your growth, and your professionalism. Then as your internship wraps up, think intentionally about those relationships. Who have you worked closely with? Who has given you guidance? Consider scheduling brief closing conversations to thank them and ask them for advice. A thoughtful thank you strategy goes a long way. You can send personalized thank you emails, mentioning specific things you learned from that person. If appropriate, connect on LinkedIn. Why? Because professional relationships are long-term assets. Your internship may end, but your network just continues to grow. Finally, you want to finish strong even in a really tricky experience. Finishing strong means maintaining the same level of professionalism and effort throughout your final day. Do not mentally check out early. Complete your tasks thoroughly. Leave organized documentation for whoever takes over your responsibilities. Make the transition as smooth as you can. The last impression often sticks just as strongly as the first. Even if you have a bad experience, which you might, try to leave with your head held high, knowing you stuck to your values and did your best in the situation you were put in. Take control over what you can do. Build a personal achievement tracker. Then organize your accomplishments under durable skills. This becomes a living document you can use to update your resume, prepare for interviews, and reflect on your growth. An internship is more than a temporary job. It is a learning lab, a future builder. When you track your impact, seek feedback early, ask about next steps, and close relationships thoughtfully, you turn a short-term experience into something that impacts the growth of your whole career. Schedule an appointment to meet with your career coach at any time on your internship journey. They can help you to update your resume, practice the skills we've been talking about, or celebrate your accomplishments. You are not alone in your transition from student to professional. We are all cheering for you.